Are you ready to rock and roll? Because honey, today I've got a workout for those of you who like to be and stay mobile. Oh my gosh, we are hitting up some functional training today. I love functional training. I am a big fan of functional training. Functional training has helped me to be able to move this body even at this time in my life and has helped me stay mobile from the time your girl was popping out of them diapers. Okay, maybe not that long, but anyway. All right, so let's rock and roll. First thing I started off with are some air squats. I love air squats because it's a great way to warm up the legs and to really just get the bottom half going. And I paired it off with a superset here with some walkout planks. And I took the walkout planks and opened them up to the side. You know, one of the things that I really love to emphasize in my workouts is using everything from head to toe. When you train the body in this way, you're training the body how to move better in everyday life. Working out is not just about showing up at the gym and throwing weights around. Being able to move better, being able to avoid injury or even come back from injuries is one of the best ways to train your body to be strong for life. So these air squats are really great for getting up the heart rate, pumping blood through the body so that way you can get ready to do your heavier weight training. And one of the things I want you to see with all of the work that I do, I don't train abs directly. I love to do things that tighten up the core, that go ahead, that challenge me and make me step outside of the box in order to hit my abdominals. So throw these into your workouts, play around with them and see how they work for you. If this is your first time here, I want to welcome you here to my channel. Make sure that you stop right now to subscribe and make sure you hit that bell notification so that way you don't miss a video. Like this video right now as well so that way I know, look Rox, you want me to do more of these to teach you how to train better both in and out of the gym. So this next sequence that I have coming up is a killer and I'm going to show you a couple of variations with it. Now in the last video that I did, I showed you guys a couple of crazy cable exercises that I love to throw in. I actually make them up half the time. This one is no exception. This is a pass-through lunge with a leg extension. It's a fantastic exercise to target the glutes, the hamstrings, the quads as well. And I love this kind of functional motion because not only are you practicing lunging, but you're also practicing kicking and balance. 3 exercises that you might be doing on a daily basis, which as you get older, the ability to do these things without losing balance or losing strength and flexibility becomes more of a challenge. Now look here, I know how y'all be, so I know you're gonna say, Roxy, I need another variation because that's too hard. Well, I've got a couple here for you. One is going to be an intermediate variation where you'll do the same motion with a stick or dowel rod or something in front of you. And then the second variation will just be you standing with the balance, just doing the leg extension. So add this to your workout with wherever you are along the way. Now there is a third variation of this, and I'm going to show you in a moment where you're going to be stepping out into a lunge when you hit this exercise. Why am I showing you this? Well, I want you to always be constantly stepping outside of your comfort zone. So many of you think that building muscle only looks one way. Doing machines, doing motions like sitting on a leg press or a leg extension, or even doing kickbacks on the cable. Those 3 exercises that I just spelled out for you are exercises that are combined in this one motion. As you can see here, this is the variation with the kick and the step out into the forward lunge. This is a very advanced version. When I step out into that lunge, I am working both legs, and all of those muscles are getting targeted in one easy move. It's stuff like this that will get you in and out of the gym quickly and help you to develop your body in a way that builds muscle in a very balanced, symmetrical kind of way. And boy, does it kick your butt. So this next exercise that I have for you guys is another superset. And we're gonna start off with some medicine ball slams. Once again, a great exercise to get the core. As I'm taking that twist, those obliques are getting hit in this. And when the ball goes up overhead, I'm throwing it down to the floor. That's all lats. So this is not only a core move, an oblique move, but it's a lat move as well. And you want to do things that are going to make you move dynamically, because the core actually works dynamically in real life, in functional life. You don't sit around doing sit-ups all day, but you surely are twisting and forcing yourself to balance and move through life itself. So this is a great exercise for the abs. Now, this next exercise I really love. This one is called an alternating integrated chest press. This is taking the cable chest press and putting it on steroids and forcing you to use your abdominals. You see that twist happening? Obliques, baby. And then you're also really pushing through the chest muscles as well. This is a great exercise for those of you who want to go with something a little bit more advanced and to push yourself in your chest workouts. Now, I am supersetting these workouts. We're going back to back with minimal rest in between because we want to keep your heart rate up. I have an excellent workout you've got to try. It's called Superstar Supersets, and I'm taking the same principles that I'm applying with this functional training, dynamic workouts, and all that stuff, training you from head to toe, and I put together a training program for you to do a similar thing in the gym. So if you want to try that out, go ahead, click the link below, and get your hands on that workout right now. But I love this. This is one of my favorite chest exercises. I have been doing it for years and years. Great for those of you who feel like you're a little bit weak in your push-ups, weak in your upper body strength. You've got your shoulders, triceps, chest, abdominals, and the legs working all at once. You guys, I cannot stress for you enough how much functional training has its place in your workouts. Do this kind of thing a couple of times a week in addition to your traditional weight training, and you're going to see some amazing changes happening in your body. Now, of course, listen, your girl loves to push some heavy weights around, so I'm going to go ahead now and hit a bench press. We're going to do them with dumbbells, and I'm putting it on the incline. And for this particular set, I'm not going super heavy with these, and I did not superset them. I went one set right after the other with a minimal rest in between. And I talked about undulating periodization later on in this video, and I want you to go ahead and stay on and make sure you watch the very end, because there's a method to the madness when it comes to program design. So many of you are winging it in the gym. Listen, you gotta have a plan, and you gotta know how to push yourself outside of your comfort zone. This final set that I'm hitting here with this bench press, as you can see, I actually went up in weight for every set I did. And I'm topping off with about 30 pounds, which, by the way, this is super light for me, super light. I can go heavier a little bit down the line when I'm more conditioned. But starting off from where I am right now, I feel pretty good with this. And I'm doing enough weight to really challenge myself by the end of that set. You got to take yourself outside of your comfort zone if you want to build muscle, honey. And one of the things I want you to gather from every single video you watch of me working out is that I push myself and I have fun. But I also don't necessarily focus on always training the heaviest that I can. When you're doing functional work, it's not always about just lifting heavy for the sake of heavy. You want to lift yourself enough to challenge yourself. And with functional work, you probably actually want to keep the weights lighter and go for a more moderate intensity with your rep ranges. Right here, you see me doing stationary lunges, and this is a fantastic exercise if you're trying to build that booty, honey, especially that top shelf, that shelf booty. Oh, this is going to get that for you, okay? And you're thinking about full ranges of motion when you're going up, going down, really squeezing through the legs, squeezing through the glutes, and making sure that you're stepping outside of your comfort zone even with this. And I didn't go too heavy. This is towards the end of my workout right now, and I'm feeling really challenged because that cable work that I did earlier already hit the legs. The key to longevity is being able to move better and maintain dynamic flexibility, motion, and strength as you age. Push yourself in ways that are intelligent, that will help you to always keep moving towards the next level.